Guys, I have to admit something. I was wrong about Hell's Paradise.
Embarrassing.
Usually, most YouTubers just don't want to admit they're wrong. I try to admit when I'm wrong because, hey, I don't know everything about anime. I don't know everything about manga. I don't know everything about everything. It is a shock. It is a surprise that everyone knew, like everyone saw the signs and were like, yo, Hell's Paradise ain't gonna make it through the cutting room floor. It's just gonna be forced. Unfortunately, this tends to happen to the best of animes. To my surprise, the animation is fire. Okay, I have to say that I was also kind of spoiled a little bit with some of the TikToks and whatnots I've been seeing. But 3 episodes in already, I'm already feeling Gabimaru as a character. Yo, bro. As a main character, Gabimaru is interesting because we're focused on basically a villain, guys. Gabimaru is not a good guy, but he's redeemed by the love of his wife. He's redeemed that he's willing to live on just to be there for his woman, basically, which is a very interesting choice because I have not read the manga. So if you guys have read the manga, comment down below, let me know. This guy can clearly tank everyone in the room, but he's just, in the dumps. He's basically depressed. As you continue on watching the show, you realize that it's pretty much a tournament arc. Yes, I've just described Hell's Paradise as a tournament arc because they basically just have to find eternal life fruit that they need to give to the shogunate so he can live forever. But then again, it's not really clear if they do believe it's there or it's just an elaborate way to have an execution. Because even if you look at the first episode, the shogunate doesn't really seem to care too much. He wasn't really focused on the capture, but on the whole theatrics and the infighting that tends to happen. Oh, I also have to say that every time I hear Gabimaru, I always think of Slime, of that weak goblin that's always like everyone's rooting for, and also for that that lizard guy, the lizard man. Those are the 2 characters that keep on popping up in my mind every time I listen to the word Gabimaru. Okay, if Gabimaru comes up, I'm thinking of this guy. It's very interesting because it does have a little bit of political intrigue because our other main character has a vested interest to actually survive this trial of Hell's Paradise. I'm so happy that like the visuals are amazing. Like, guys, oh my goodness, I have to be honest, I was watching it late at night and I was like, okay, I gotta sleep early. I have an early day ahead of me, but one more episode. That the cursed words of any anime watcher. Like, I'm really happy that I was wrong because who wants to see an anime fail? Okay, everybody wants to see an anime succeed. Just the visuals alone, I'll continuously go into the visuals because in my previous video the trailer wasn't really made out of the actual footage from the show, but it is actually footage that they just made just for the trailer alone. Yeah, I get into more detail. Just check this video out. I was really concerned. I was ready to dunk on Hell's Paradise. Okay, never doubt Mappa. Okay, just because people don't like CG, I hate CG. This whole experience is very interesting because I feel like a lot of people are not really talking about Hell's Paradise just because they don't want to be humbled. Because everyone was on that hype train, especially on Twitter. People were saying, oh, these guys are abusing animators, they're gonna rush the show. Admittedly, probably the show was rushed. They were just giving these animators pennies so they can actually make sure the show is done on time. Looking at the result, it's just like people don't want to admit that it's good. Maybe it's because there's a certain narrative people have, but it is a good thing that Mappa is finally bringing out some anime and not just focusing on Attack on Titan. That's pretty much all I have to say. I know it's a short video for today, but subscribe if you've watched my video on Hell's Paradise. If not, subscribe either way to get more anime content and manga and such. Yeah, Get out my frame, man.